Climate change is real. It's happening right now. Humans have changed the planet because we've really destroyed the stuff that the planet has provided us, and emitted pollutions of all kind and caused greenhouse gases and warmed the planet. It actually makes me feel a little scared because of how quickly it's changed. I remember when I was younger, nobody would talk about it, and now it's talked about all the time and we see the effects all the time. So I'm wondering what it's going to be like in the future in 10, 20 years, because it's my generation that's going to have to deal with it. I'm Shelton. I'm a senior currently attending Centauri High School. I really love science and learning about everything I possibly can about our environment. For my family, our only heating source is a wood stove, so we go up to the forest and cut trees down. And remember, I think we started doing it when I was like 6 or 7 years old. We'd go up there and the trees were dead, but they weren't that bad. But now when we go up there, there's barely any green trees, which is really sad, because at this point, there's so much of a fire risk and so much deadfall that it's really dangerous. Just been killed off by anything you can think of. And that's why I really want to do this project, because I want to see the green forest again, which I haven't really seen before in my life in the valley. The valley's been in a drought since 2002. The forest, they're going to burn sometime. It's not going to be like it was. And then the air quality when it's fire season, it's awful. The smoke just sits in this valley. It doesn't go away for a long time. So if I'm doing anything to reduce climate change for me personally, it's mainly my science fair projects. I do a lot of projects about climate and trying to figure out different ways climate is affecting, figure out ways to help slow climate change, to help fix it in better ways. For example, this project back behind me, it's on the forest and how pests are killing trees, but it's also about how the drought has weakened these trees so much that they can't fight against these pests. So I'm trying to find the fungal endophytes, which is bacteria that can help slow the spread of these infestation. They're called western spruce budworms in these Douglas fir trees. And then if we can implement that, then it might help the trees get better and fight drought. I've done many different projects and have the help of many different things, and Google definitely is one of them, where I can just search up whatever I want about climate change and figure out what's going on and what's happening or what's not happening. I always try to find scientific articles first. I'll read all kinds of them and I'll analyze them and write down facts and see which ones are there and which ones are here. And then I have lots of different resources, people I go to that I ask, do you think this is real? Do you think this is false? Just more and more research will show. I don't really hear about it much on the media. It's more of just my friends talking about it with me, but I don't really like watching the news or anything like that because of how negative it is. But I feel like it should be talked about more, and especially on the social media sites that kids are on all the time. I'm in the youth corps for climate change here, and we're trying to make it so we can make a little story time about climate change and get little kids in and talking about climate change in the valley and how it's affecting the world. If we can just get kids to think about this and to start talking to their parents, and then their parents can start talking to other parents, and it'll just spread. With what gives me hope for the future with my community and climate change is how we've been in this valley for a long time, and we've gone through all kinds of challenges, and we're finding ways to adapt, and we're finding ways to fix our problems. And it just really gives me hope to see, especially the little kids, and how they get so excited about environment and stuff like that. And especially here, they love the mountains, they love their lakes. So if we can just teach them to protect them, then I think that's really going to help, instead of playing on your phones or looking on social media all day long. Get outside and see what's actually happening. I'm planning to go into ecology. I want to major in ecology and minor in wildlife biology and fishery. And then with that, I want to keep on doing projects like my science fair projects and keep on trying to find ways, even if they're just little ways, to help change the climate for the better and teach people about climate change. You were put on this world to have the world change you. You were put on this world to change the world. So just try to change it for the better.